Hey, what's up, MotoFam? Today we're going to be doing the oil change on the Gasgas Mc250F. Let's get into it. The things that you'll need to do this oil change today is your oil filter, oil your choice, size 8mm T-wrench, size 8 Allen wrench, 13mm ratchet, and I always keep a rag just in case. Pro tip, don't use this kind of stand on this bike, use this stand. The reason why we use this and not a normal stand is because you can't get to this bolt on a normal stand. Another reason why we use this stand is because when you put it in and lean the bike over it, the oil will be able to drain easier. Let's get started. Okay, so you're gonna wanna slide your oil pan under your bike. The first thing I always do is the oil filter, and to get to that, we're gonna need to take off these two bolts. I'm gonna use a size 8 T-wrench for this. If you're having trouble getting your oil filter out, use a pair of pliers, and it should slide right out. Now that the oil filter's out, I'm just gonna take this rag and wipe out the excess oil. Now we've got my new oil filter, and we're gonna put the rubber side in first. Now we're gonna put the cover back on, just like the way we took it off. Make sure not to over tighten these bolts. So there are actually 3 drain points on the motor. The first one that we're gonna drain is this one right here. You'll need a size 13 socket for that. All right, let me show you guys something. There's a metal screen filter in here that needs to be taken out and cleaned. So the way I clean this thing off is I take a rag and clean off some of the excess oil. Then I hit it with some contact cleaner and wipe off the excess. So you always want to check this thing for metal flakes, or else that means there's a bigger issue in your bike. I don't see any, so we're gonna go ahead and just put it back in. The next part of this oil change is gonna be tricky because this next bolt is located on the back of the case, and I forgot to mention you'll need a 1/2-inch wrench. This bolt has a magnet on it and a crush ring on it. You're gonna wanna make sure that you wipe off the magnet, and if the crush ring looks okay, you can reuse it. I'm gonna go ahead and replace this one. Now that I have this clean and this crush ring replaced, we're gonna go ahead and put this bolt back in. For the last one, you're gonna need your Allen wrench. Now that all the oil's out, I'm just gonna go ahead and put this bolt back in. Now we're gonna put the oil back in the motor, so I'm gonna go ahead and unscrew this. Open this up and put the oil back in. If you're using the recommended MotorX oil, it'll have the exact amount of oil you need in one bottle. Now the oil change is done, so we can get back to ripping on this bike. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you in the next one.